never mind that. Gonna make the watermark smaller sometime soon. Okay. If no one's around, I might do like Grand Prix. No, you know, oh shit. I just picked up the wrong controller. And now I gotta, now I gotta check what happened. Now I gotta check what I did. I picked up my GameCube controller. Okay, I'm still here. This is still running. This is still running from last stream. Okay. Well, that's good then. You know what I might do? I might pull up replays. Next here. Good. Could I just search Mario Kart 8 Wave 6 shortcut? Yes, I could. People are searching it. Every shortcut and secret in Wave 6. Game Explain takes 1 minute to show a brand new shortcut in Mario Kart 8. We watch these together. That's not what a private tab is. And this has ads. I was gonna open it in a private window, but fuck it. Just do this. We'll skim through this. We're not gonna watch the full 9 minutes of this. But I don't want to be the only one that looks at this. Why are the room IDs now? You know, they're never gonna make another game for a while, so if you want to play Mario Kart, you still gotta play this one. It's put the feature in now and don't wait 10 more years for the next game. I say before Mario Kart 9 is announced at the Game Awards in a month. Perfect. That's cute.
Has a brand new shortcut in Mario Kart 8. Of course,
Is
the
that
wonderful
it?
jumps and skips from Mario Kart Wii are back. But now you can skip this entire jump. Just angle
That's
to
pretty
the
funny.
left and aim for the ring over here.
Okay, so that's all we needed? It's just that for the next minute. Okay, well, all right. Yeah, I'm guilty of this too. Your post rolls at the end of videos can be 20 seconds long, so you just put 20 seconds at the end. That's fair, okay. Next video. Mario Kart 9 did not have room IDs. Oop, show that.
Of the Booster Pass DLC.
I was really hoping there wasn't commentary.
Of course, like always, we are going through and checking every single shortcut and showing them off to you today from Wave 6. So thank you guys so much for tuning in throughout this entire time, going through all the different waves and showing the shortcut. It's about time. Yeah, once again, just big thanks to everybody for watching these videos and every single track, all 96 tracks ranked. It's already been started. Get ready. But thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to leave a like.
Oh my god.
And make sure to leave a like.
Oh my god.
And let's dive into the shortcuts of Wave 6.
Oh my god.
From Levanti, right after you come off the first big ramp out of the Coliseum, you'll see this little passageway underneath a bridge through the grass and rocks that you can go straight through. You will need
I
to
missed
get to this
that.
area, and if you really want to save time, you can make an immediate quick left round the roundabout and take the left inside path instead of wrapping all the way around the right side. Before you finish the first lap, you'll see some blue cones. Which
I
you can
guess
use
that
as a
would be
dash through the gravel
faster.
area. As soon as you enter the third lap, there's another area with blue cones that you can do it right beside an umbrella and a table outside. As you're getting ready for the final stretch after the chain chomp part, this last one is kind of hard to pull off. You can actually use a mushroom to go through the grass in the park area and squeeze between a couple of rocks. Depending on how tight you want to make that cut, it is definitely possible in different ways. You finally get the return of
That's a shortcut with a couple asterisks.
Go through each side of mud on the left or the right with the barrels. It really doesn't matter. Next, as you're going down the mountain, you'll see 3 DK barrels, which you can actually use.
That's good for time trial, not like practical. Well, on lap 2 and 3, I guess.
And last but not least, of course, the classic jump over the canyon is here again. It's probably easier than it's ever been. I mean, you don't need a mushroom, you don't even need to hop. You just need to take an extremely tight cut. And you'll fling yourself
Wow,
over the
not
last
even a
portion of the
mushroom?
track, which you're just trying to
Dope.
watch out for other players as they're coming by is going to be
Bet.
the really only hard thing about this.
Aight,
I guess you could also go
that's
to the
pretty
arrow on the
good.
left again before entering the bridge area. Now, Daisy Circuit only really has one shortcut and it's very obvious, but you can make this a lot more advanced if you will. So you can actually use 3 mushrooms in a row to go through the sidewalk section twice and then straight into the shortcut off the ramp, which is a very fast, long drift section. You're really just going to do a really early drift and continue to drift and dash your way through the sidewalk portions until you reach this wooden piranha plant board and dash through that one as well.
Well, that's pretty self-explanatory, yeah.
You can actually use a mushroom right after jumping into the water for the second time. You can dash through the sand area before coming back out of the water to the boardwalk. Upon diving back into the water, you can use another mushroom to go through this rock sand area. This trick you can actually do for the first lap as well, but it works better for the second lap as you actually have to turn left at the end of this hallway area. But you can actually off the ramp stairs get onto the rock pillar area where you can actually ride the top and then just jump straight off and hit toward the left, which is going to save you some time. Once again, diving back into the water before you hit a right at the thwomps, you can go straight through the dirt grass area with a mushroom, and you can even do tricks off the side of these little staircase monuments on the left and right sides. You'll also see tons of sand areas to the left and right sides of the road, and really just use a mushroom in any of these sections.
I think there's got to be more.
There's just so many that you can use them. So whenever you have a mushroom in your inventory, just look for some sand/grass areas that you can cut some corners with, and you're going to be good to go. And the last shortcut is a very obvious one towards the end here with the eel and the pirate ship. All you have to do is go to the sand area where you see the giant ramp, and if you have a mushroom, I mean, you can't miss it. There's another dirt/grass path before you dive deeper underground that you can hit with the mushroom. And right before
Commentary
finishing,
does pace it out better.
And now our final cup. The spiny cup we saw
Makes
off with
it
the
easier to
green frog.
remember.
It's not really a huge shortcut, but you can take the inner path with the wiggler in order to save you a couple seconds. Once you enter the mall room, you can actually hit a tight cut through the tree median. If you just have a mushroom, you go straight to the grass. The second shortcut is right after the glider section. You will see a park area that's roped off by a fence, and as soon as you pass that fence, you can actually jump over that curb and dash through the grass with a mushroom. The final shortcut can actually be hit in a grass section on the side of the road by the light poles. Just use a mushroom and drift your way along the road. Perhaps the strangest addition that kind of caught a lot of us off guard, Rosalina's Ice World. The very first shortcut is right away towards the right. You can use a mushroom to the snow area. Now, ideally, you want to always stay on top of the ice unless you fall in. The top of the ice is a lot
Correct,
harder.
yeah,
If
being
you
under
hit
the
it,
water
but
sucks.
We'll come back to discuss this a little bit more in just a hot second. Continuing through the cave, you'll see a small section off to the right that you can actually cut through. Now, it's not really sure if this is a shortcut or just an alternate path. It's probably slightly faster, but yeah, it's not one that's really hiding anywhere. And then you have a ramp at the end that you can just jump off on with a mushroom. For laps 2 and 3, you'll notice that the iceberg section, the ice is pushed further away, so you'll need a mushroom off the ramp in order to reach it if you want the fastest path on top. Bowser's Castle 3 was one of my surprise favorites and actually full of really cool technical things that you can do. So, straight off the gate, there are lots of mud areas that you can dash through, just like in the beginning with the mushroom. The fastest path here is also going to be on the far left side where you can hit a quick drift to quickly get to that left portion. On the sharp right, you can actually dash through this long strip of mud.
These are some of my favorite,
Up to you, but to me, I feel like dashing straight through
Oh, I was gonna say, I don't remember playing this on Tom's stream. That's because I disconnected when we did this one.
But you might want to hit the brake a couple times to make sure you can get up there. Then at the very end, there is a patch of mud that you can dash through right beside.
So I never actually got to play that track. I was gonna say, I actually like this this might be one of my favorite DLCs, waves, which is surprising because I couldn't care less about any of these courses, but gameplay-wise, they're cool. But I don't know, maybe it's a honeymoon thing.
And you should be able to make yourself to the other side, especially since you're in zero gravity form.
Yeah, no shit.
Control stick in order to make sure that you can reach the other side, because if not, you're gonna turn the flames and fall down to earth just like you would in Mario Kart Wii, which is a really cool addition as well. Once again, I want to give a huge
Is he gonna have the new one?
This video. It's because of you that this series has went on and that we've had the last 2 years of fun talks with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and it's kind of sad that it's gone. It's a bittersweet feeling. I'm sad that
Nope, he doesn't know. Does he know? The answer's no. Okay. Did I full screen it? Yes, I did. There. Okay. Well, that was the warm-up period. Okay, let me move OBS over, get my monitor back up. The music's really good, too. The music in this wave. Okay. Run through the DLC characters. $150, no teams, normal items. We'll get that comp in for 8 races. Okay. Try to go in order. With 2 people, that's not hard. But as long as we get all 8 in, doesn't matter. But yeah, this is a pretty good wave, pretty good update. I gotta remember the other changes. With they made items. Please don't big ninja hideaway at all tonight. Item boxes respawn faster, which is a change they made. That's a change they made when the DLC first started. They buffed that. You can't go out of that Coliseum between the arches. I found that out the first time. It's very nice. This is the 3rd time they made him faster in 8. That's hilarious. I mean, I was gonna say I actually don't think it was like fast enough before. I was wishing it was faster. Because I've definitely had situations where I would have liked it, but I was also thinking like I should just get over it because they're not gonna buff that again, and then they buffed it again. I think it was to balance out compensating the removal of bagging, which I didn't know what bagging was until 2 days ago when the patch notes came out and I saw people's response to it. But now I know. It wasn't something more of like. I didn't know about it. It was more like I didn't think that was something viable and worth doing, but apparently it was. Oh, that sucks. I should have put that behind me. And bagging being when you take a low place intentionally so you can hit an item box multiple times to get a better reward. And they made it so that if you try to do that, you reverse or slow down. Slow down to take the same item box repeatedly, it will not give you as good of rewards. God damn it! So that was nerfed. Items are faster. Oh no! I would have to pull up the patch notes to get the other 2 changes that I felt were notable. 1, 2, 3, and 6. Wow, I thought it was just 1. It wasn't removed, just out of proportion. You can still sit at it. Lightning odds are tanked, very good change. I felt that was done last time. I felt like they nerfed lightning like a wave or 2 ago, because they did. It wasn't like noted or anything, but it was every race. We felt it. It was that lightning was every race, and it sucked. It felt like lightning had the same chance as a blue shell, and that was miserable. Yeah, the jukebox is very cool. The jukebox is a cool idea. Not gonna use it, but it does look cool. Yeah, sorry, this is pre-recorded. They never wrote about it. That was all just like off of noticing it. It was literally just like feeling for it, because I feel like for the first couple waves when we did streams, multiple like hours of streams, it felt like lightning was every single race. Actually, it started at the first DLC. It felt like they changed it at the first DLC. Again, this is all off feeling. I don't have hard evidence of this, other than like if I went back in the VODs and like statistically counted how many times lightning went off. I feel like way too many damn times. But they fixed that, and thank God too, because this is really my favorite Mario Kart to go back and replay. I didn't not sharp enough of a turn, but I will keep going for it. Unless I missed the part in the video where he said it was 200 only, but I don't think that was 200 only. Because it's like Wario Mountain. Wario Mountain, you definitely don't need to be, you definitely don't need 200 to make the little cut off the cliff. So that gives you a little ramp. This does not give you a ramp. Oh, I forgot to change character. Oh, so close. I braked a little too hard. I braked too hard, I slowed down too much. I think I could have gotten it. Oh, you know what it is? You know, I'm not my usual character. I bet I can clear that first try with Daisy. Not Daisy, Villager. Bet. Great. Well, the blue shell's out anyway. I made a joke with Tom where I think we were asking if somebody was a CPU, and I said, I don't know, I don't have my Wii U gamepad to look at anymore. Oh, that was so close. Locky 2? What are you doing, man? Locky 2 just watched. I still got fourth too somehow. Locky 2 is just watching me. Okay, let's see. Lower the appearance rate of mirror and 200cc in worldwide and regional, which is another buff. I don't think that's a buff. Which is another change they already made before, and they're just making it again. Still don't think it's necessary, really. I think the rates were fine. I would rather they nerf how often 100cc shows up. But the more I've gotten a handle on, I forgot to change Diddy. $100cc doesn't appear at all if the room average is above 3,000. Well, that's my fault then. Why isn't the room code H? You can't change it. You don't even get an option to turn it off. You only get the option to just hide it. Which, fair, I guess, right? Just if you don't want people to get in, just don't show the damn code. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. I don't trust, like, 3 items anymore. I don't trust triple items anymore. I got burned too many times streaming with Tom. Every time I had green triple shells or triple bananas, I was still getting hit through all 3. Yeah. Diddy is so happy to be here, and I'm so happy for Diddy. Nah. Hello, Nico. I think the room code change was still a good idea, though, because it's definitely gotten more people in. And more people looking for matches. Going good, we just started. Trying to go in order. Try to go in order, get them all, and then after we get the 8 DLC tracks, we'll pick whatever. Though I might keep picking them because again, I really like the courses in this DLC, in this wave. Surprisingly, because none of these courses were really on like on the tier list we made of courses we wanted. And it's still a shame that there's so many like DS Air Fortress, Delfino Plaza. I'm still gonna be thinking of them. I'm gonna be thinking of them until the next game. I don't like Mario Kart Wii in general. That Rainbow Road was, I think just being not in Mario Kart Wii, it's better. But I mean, I was saying, I see it with everybody who hasn't played Mario Kart Wii, and this game is the first time they're playing Mario Kart Wii tracks. They always comment on not liking them, like every person. They're so chaotically designed. I don't even necessarily think they're bad. They're just chaotically designed games. Oh yeah, and increase the your time of invulnerability after getting hit. That was the other change, which is also another change they made before. I think more than once, as it was part of balancing. I was thinking that was part of balancing because it doesn't, changing that doesn't interrupt any what is it? That's a balance change that doesn't change the leaderboards. Doesn't change any world records. But then they, said fuck it and did that anyway. Which, if we're gonna be playing this game for so much longer, whatever. Not too concerned about that. Never really was. Keep forgetting to change off Diddy though. I don't remember that video we watched. Yep. Well. Break already. I do not mean to stare at death for this long. Well, that sucks. Also, more people will probably join in on the call. It won't just be me. Hopefully. We'll see when Omnio gets off work, if he'll jump in or if he updated the game. So, we'll see if anyone joins in on the call later. It's a very busy time, though. Everyone's got work. Or, no, yeah, it's mostly everybody's working. Not really an optimal time. Not much you can do about that. Let me know if we're gonna do 200cc so I can disconnect. Not yet. That's 4 a.m. That will be us next FanFest live letter, FanFest keynote. Not even that, probably later. Actually, no, that one's gonna be worth just actually getting sleep for. Next FanFest, we'll probably sleep and not stay up again. Although I do think we're gonna Tekken stream 2 days from now, right? I'm thinking they're gonna announce an open beta. Hopefully. The game, I think the game does need an open beta. Tekken 8 really needs more people's eyes on it, and it needs to be in more people's hands to get it. I think it would help. So open beta for Tekken 8 would be great. In the meantime, tomorrow night's Grand Blue open beta. Got in a couple matches when Max was streaming. I just took like an hour or so and played some matches there. I think I got a match in. I think I got a set in with everybody that was there. I think I did. They changed a lot in Grand Blue. There's a lot that they changed actually. I don't have a mushroom. This is not just like an upgrade of Grand Blue, which is what I was expecting. I think it's what everyone was expecting. That shit's not an upgrade. That's the way they refined Grand Blue. This shit's a sequel, straight up. Really surprising. There is a dust loop for Grand Blue, but I'm a little nervous to read it. And I don't know how I feel about playing Catalina, because Catalina, now the game isn't... The game was pretty basic before, right? It was easy to just say anime Street Fighter, and you would be right enough. It's a pretty anime game now. I think it leans more anime than Street Fighter now. Got a lot going on. So it's got... But, I mean, I think that's still good, because the game has its own identity, really. I thoroughly enjoyed the time with it. Oh no. Mayhaps I have used that too soon. This is a tour track. I don't know if we're gonna go through that little area again. Nope. I don't know where to use this. Right here. God damn it! Not nerfed enough, I say. Not nerfed enough. Anyway. What? Hold on. I was being ironic before. I was having a gaffe when I said not nerfed enough. Starting to feel a little different about that. Anyway, fuck Lightning. That's all. And Baby Luigi too. Get that kid out of here. Rosalina. Lost Crazy 8 because of lightning. How fucking far back was whoever had the lightning? I keep forgetting to change off Diddy. I don't want to play Diddy. I'm glad someone got to play the DLC character. This course is insane on 200cc, I gotta say. But I think it's like a good one worth practicing 200cc on. But man, is it hard. I would consider this track like a good, like, test. Oh my fucking god. I keep taking this shortcut even though you really should have a mushroom for it. And I keep losing a place every time I do it. And remember, they added the thing where you can toggle items off, but it fucks with the ratio of which other items spawn in. Damn it! Ugh. Nope. Finally. Yeah, I knew that was happening. What did Diddy say? Are you kidding me? I just straight up didn't get enough speed. It happened again. Am I going crazy? Hold on, hold on. That was a good shell. I don't know about this lightning thing. I feel like it just got buffed. Fucking hate lightning, dude. Live updates. Yeah, wow. Got 3 mushrooms and lost them immediately. Yeah. Change character. No, damn it! Funky made it. I'm very curious about Hinoa in KOF. So I'm gonna definitely give her a shot. Really, that's mostly because, you know, I bought the season pass for the game already, but she looks very funny and kind of unconventional. So the idea of her being in KOF 15 is really funny. It's like unconventional in the sense of how Neko Arc didn't have how Neko Arc used to have a shorter hitbox with low profile normals, but now she doesn't. Are you kidding me? In KOF 15, most of Hinoa's stuff that she could get away with before looks like it now costs meter. I was gonna say, she looks like a really good point character, and I'm pretty sure the point of her was that she was a point character in the prior game that she was in. Not anymore, though. So, I mean, it was either that or she can't do anything at all. All right, one lightning. There's one lightning. As I said, the chances of being hit with lightning on any given frame are never 0%. They are low, but they are never 0. Risk reward with that area. Oh, I could have used that mushroom. Yeah, like Nick did. I could have used the mushroom like that. This is a good song I missed out on. No! Oh, shit! Did I lose my place? No, no one's close by. One lightning. It still shouldn't be one lightning. It still shouldn't be one lightning per race. One lightning per race is too much. But the fact that we're getting 2 in some of these, in more than one of these races, insanity. And thank you for the reminder. Ludwig ruined my life. You could dunk on him in Super Mario World. The Super Mario World game for the Nintendo Switch online service. Or Mario Basketball. Hoops 3v3. Put respect on the name. No, I don't get what that horn is referencing either. Wow. He's so huge. Like, I got a large hitbox. I don't, but I can't fucking see. He's too big. All right, let's go for it. Are you kidding me? All right, well. Lucky 2, what are you doing? That's a huge time save, though. That shit's a huge time save. It's not worth it if you fuck it up. Okay, 1 lightning. Tom, what are you doing? Well, maybe he was just starting his switch up for fun. Well, I still landed the shortcut. You know, what's weird is we turned on, Tom had frantic items and we were not seeing lightning that much. Lightning again. Gord, did you get hit by the bullet? Twice! Again! What the fuck happened? Oh, that shortcut is so schnasty. Anytime there's a blue ramp, it takes so damn long. Damn. You physically, the bullet didn't hit you, but I did hear Link shout. I did hear Link cry in agony.
Here we go.
Oh, I did that like it was gonna start again. I want to ban him. You see me get a star and immediately get struck by lightning before I could pop it. No. Oh yeah, set this back to 4. Wait, was it the computer? Hold on. Wait, I'm having deja vu. Was it the computer? I feel like we've gone through this before. I'll do one more. Yeah, it's just 4 races with CPU. But that doesn't happen with frantic items. Because when we were playing with Tom, it was every session was with CPU and we didn't have that issue. Also, yeah, pick whatever you want. But I'm going back to more of these tracks. And well, with Tom, that was the hard CPU. But I feel like we've done this before, where we noticed there was too much lightning, and then we turned the CPU off, and it wasn't an issue. I'm having deja vu to that. Peter Horn. I was so distracted by the Peter Horn. Every time I get hit by an item, I'm gonna activate the Peter Horn. Sorry, I kinda had to there. Yo, oh man, that felt good. I made those red shells work for it. Slipstream me and then push me forward with you. Well, that's not how that was supposed to go. Oh, I get it. That was Pauline referencing her hit song. That's a really good touch. Damn it! Oh. For a second, I thought I got the Lucky 2 boost, but it was just because I was in a star. Yeah, I gotta say, I picked up 2 good shortcuts from those videos. And they feel really good, like really good to do shortcuts. Even though the one for this one was known since GameCube. But the fact that it's easier to do, and you can just do it with no items. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, no lightning, right? No lightning. But we gotta keep testing. I mean, I'm not eager to go back to Wii Rainbow Road. Did you know that you're a hero? You popped ahead of me with a banana right as I threw a red shell. So you saved my intended target. All in a day's work. Bowser's a castle, go. Ninja hideaway? No, I'm very bad at counting. I went the wrong direction. You hear her, right? It's the Peter horn. I'm just making sure I'm not the only one living with this vice. And this curse. I thought we had to turn. Also, let me know how the stream is, because the again, the Elgato preview does not look like 60 FPS, but it should be. Actually, I watched the VOD back last stream, and it was perfectly fine, so I don't know why I'm worried. But it is damn annoying. Rough. Gotta say, that was rough to watch. Gorgeous wanted to be included. One. What? What? What's going on? That's not your, that's a bug. That's a fucking bug. That is something going on. Oh god, wait, you can go on those arches. Oh man, shit, was that in the video? They totally look like they ramped up. That is collusion by the CPU. Seen twice as many lightning in the last, like, 5 races than in 24 hours. Kind of the same, too, because we didn't see that with Tom. But the only difference is Tom had frantic items on. And frantic's a little much. I'd rather not do that. I think I will uphold my 3rd place. Yeah, I didn't think it all changed, because when we were streaming with Tom, it was average. It was the same as usual. But this is suspicious. Oh, character.
All right.
Hopefully I don't forget this one. Man. Gord. Fuck you, Gord. Trying to get the red shell to hit you, I hope you know. Should have been King Bomb Bomb. You're not, I don't think you're wrong. I think it should have been King Bomb Bomb. I gotta say, yeah, the track makes me think of the pug. I hate this fucking course. P-Chat's fine. It was just I hate to get into a slots like kerfuffle and worry about slots, but because I mean, I wouldn't actually say that for this. There definitely I don't think are slots because they could have just if the work's done in Tour, you just put them in. I think the only reason to not add characters, logistically in any sense, is because they're just going to be in another game instead. And you need incentive in that game. Oh no. Because if you put King Bob-Omb or like... King Bob-Omb's the core example, but also like Monty Mole, a 2D character, that's going to be a lot of... That's going to be a good selling point for the next Mario Kart. I was saying the top half is so risky there, it might as well just go for the bottom one just to be safe. Finally did that turn. I don't know who was struggling down there, but get ready to struggle more, I guess. No. Oh, thank God. You keep telling yourself that's Toadette. Who was Pauline? Damn, that was close. That was Nick. That was close. Pick Baby Park. I noticed you haven't picked Baby Park. Do you perhaps disagree with that choice? Masterful Gambit. Oh my fucking God! Yeah, this lobby is modded. Sorry, guys. That's a joke, buddy. We play it clean here. God damn it. That was almost a very good green shell, I think, from Nick. And sorry, Gord, that was for picking this track. That was for getting picked again. The course is fine. It's just specifically getting picked again. The debt has been paid, though. The debt has been paid. Oh, wow. Goddamn. I wonder how that looked in the replay. I gotta remember to favorite this race. I want to see how that looked in the replay. Knowing this game's netcode, I wonder if it was actually that close. God damn it. Those fucking green shells behind me took out my red shell. Presumably. Oh my god, that was such a fucking close call. And there was another one anyway. Well, maybe my bomb hit somebody. Just gonna swoosh right in here. We got more material of Kiryu. I'm gonna use these to keep my place. We got Kiryu singing in English, and man, it's like I said, there was a huge miscast, and I'm so sorry to say that for the actor, because the actor is fine at acting. Such a unspeakably huge miscast, though. If you can't sing, you shouldn't have auditioned if you can't sing. For Kiryu? Are you kidding me? If you can't sing, you should not have auditioned. That should have been, like, a requirement, was singing. So then we didn't have lightning those other races. Oh yeah, I don't have to worry about my character anymore. Let's do no comm for this next one. I think 5 people is fine. And it's so, like, disappointing. Like I was saying, I would rather have had Daryl back. I didn't even like his performance. His performance in 7, thank God, almost made me turn off the English dub. And now I am gonna turn off the English dub. Or maybe somebody will figure out modding day 1 to swap the voices. I have Gaiden installed, but I have not had time to play it, like even start it up, which is really unfortunate. And I don't think I will get time. Sorry, Gord. That one, that was luck of the roll. I don't know what to tell you. And again, I hate to like rag on the voice actor because he's doing a fine job of acting. It's just a total miscast. It should have at least been somebody older. That's a big thing. It is still hard, and like there is the context of this is coming out of somebody old enough with gray hair. The circumstances around that, you know, forget about that. But a coin, great. I took first place as coin. Circumstances aside, yeah, I would have had Daryl. Because the thing is, Scott had already said when after 7 came out, for the English localization of Like a Dragon 7, they didn't know how large Kiryu's role was going to be. got him back in, not under the impression that this was going to be a recurring thing, or that it was that huge or important. This is just like it was just for the sake of being a physical passing the torch on to the next main character. Because by all means, at that point, Kiryu should still be in hiding. Do you think it would be less upsetting if they just used AI Kiryu instead? The acting would have been bad then. The acting would have been not good. AI voices are not that good. They're not that far along. They can make Kuroda speak English, and it still sounds like him. He's just speaking English. It's not good at acting. And it's still discernible. Like, AI voices that are good at acting still have, like, artifacting to them. So it might have been more upsetting, I think. It just should have been somebody else. I don't know. The thing is, you could have, if you wanted somebody to impersonate Daryl, you could have done that and had better results. But I don't know. Again, circumstances were different for when they were directing him in 7. Ah, fuck. Oh, that's what they call risk-reward, baby. What are you bringing me, boo? A coin. You're bringing me first place's coin. First place probably just got that coin, too. That was ridiculous. I can't believe I didn't fall in love. There it is. But yeah, I'm gonna play Gaiden in Japanese. I'm good. For 8, I'm not sure. But if there's a mod, straight up, if there's a mod that makes it like Tekken, and he just speaks English, or everyone just speaks English except Kiryu, I wouldn't care. I'd be perfectly fine with that. I don't care if it's like Tekken. And again, not for the actor's sake, it's just a miscast, and it's really unfortunate. At this point, again, it's not about getting used to the voice, because if you shouldn't have auditioned if you couldn't sing. Yeah, Gaiden doesn't have an English dub yet, because my plan was to wait. My plan was to wait to play Gaiden until the English dub came out, but I'm not gonna wait anymore. Oh, Jesus, Christ, Tom's here. And he picked Rainbow Road. And it's going to his pick. All right.
Hey, Austin.
Oh, hi, Tom.
Are you live right now?
Yeah.
Same here.
All right. Welcome, everyone. Will you be staying around?
I'm probably gonna do my thing where I play one race and then leave.
Gotcha. While you're here, it's an open lobby chat.
Yep.
If anyone wants to join in, room code is on the title of the stream. But I can try to remember.
You can watch
to
this
pop it
over
up.
at twitch.tv/gotobedcast.
Yeah. Very unique raid.
Actually, if that's the case, you know, I might as well stay.
Yeah, I fell. I was watching a shortcut on this track. That's new. When you go in the little like the little zero gravity section that's just like a short ramp off. You're already past it.
Okay, so it's like where it kind of like goes up in like a half pipe and then drops back down to another one. Yeah.
Yeah, you can just skip the blue part. And like lead because the rails don't go all the way up to the blue part, and you can just cut through the end of that, and that saves a lot of time.
I noticed that a little bit because I switched over. Oh God, what the worst time to get hit by a shell. Because instead of like jumping off of it, I still hit the blue part, but I'll drift into it instead of going like straight up.
Yeah, if you just drift a little sharper and avoid the blue entirely, it'll just put you right over safely. And that saves a lot of time. At any time you can skip blue parts, as cool as they are.
Yeah. I do love that anti-grab. There's also a reason for it now, because now the anti-grab jumps give you like those poses in the Mii costumes.
Right. That shortcut is so easy.
Oh
to
my
do
God!
too.
Yeah, no, that's super easy to pull off too.
Yeah, it's easy and it saves so much time.
Anybody wants to use a lightning right now? That'd be great.
Don't talk about lightning right now. Oh my God.
I touched a nerve.
When we started and we were just doing the 8 tracks, I don't know what setting was like different, but every race had lightning in it, and then some races had 2 lightning. There was there were 2 races where the lightnings were 5 seconds apart from each other.
It feels like in.
So
it feels like in this in like this update, lightning occurs more often. I had a see like a what is it? A Grand Prix race like against CPU that had 3. There were 3 lightnings. 2 of them were back to back.
God, yeah. And we were saying, someone mentioned it earlier that they were reduced. I felt that they reduced it like in a couple patches ago, that's based purely on feeling. That's all on feeling. This feels, you could probably like make statistical data out of it now, and it's like enough to see it. But I mean, it comes and goes. It was data mined that it was reduced by 2%. Then I think there's a bug.
Jeez.
If it was data mined, then I think there's a bug. All right.
Let's go back to a classic. I want to do the figure 8 Mario circuit. Oh, we're full. Wow.
Nice, good stuff.
Including races including Guy Fieri.
Yeah. World champion.
World champion Mario Kartist Guy Fieri.
Yeah, I don't know if it was ever like reduced before. I think they were saying it wasn't, but yeah, it felt like it, because it was like when the DLC came out and it was like, man, I'm gonna start playing this game online more often. It felt like it was happening every race when the first wave dropped, and then it stopped feeling like that afterwards.
I feel like it also depends on how many people you play with.
We were also saying that too, yeah, because I was getting deja vu when we thought of that, because I feel like we discussed that on a previous stream that we did on G2B in one of these lobbies. That like the lightning rates can depend just on how many people are there. So we'll see what happens now.
The person I'm in the call with right now is Austin SV. I recommend going to check out his YouTube channel. He does reviews of ports of video games. What was your most recent one? It was updates to the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters, right?
Yeah, because they had the console releases, so I had to talk about that. The next one is Bots and Kaitos, which I am working on as we play, because I am waiting on a... Have you ever know anything about Bots and Kaitos?
I know that there's an item in the game that takes 2 weeks of real game time to unlock. The only reason I know about that is from the 100% speed run.
Yeah, not for that item, but there was a card. So it has cards. It's a card-based JRPG, and the items you get age.
That's right.
Depend on time, and they use it in like so you get like green bananas when they're still like they're just
they're
picked.
ripe. Yeah.
When they're green bananas, they are a weapon. They do damage. When they are yellow, they heal, and then when they are bruised, they do damage again. So things like that. For what was changed, they made it so when there's an item you get when you combined 2 different types of wine with beer, and it's called a strange brew. And it's a drink in North America. In Japan, it's a like food. So in Japan, that food ages into rotten food, and then in North America, it ages into vinegar. Waluigi Stadium. Oh yeah, because it was giving. Gord, did it just pick you again? Did it pick you again in a 12-person lobby? Oh, now it's a lot easier to decide. Yeah, no CPU. We're good.
Oh, shoot. I change my card every time, so...
Oh, sorry. Well, you'll have time.
Yeah. What was the code? I think we got a full room right now, so we're not going to be able to switch into that at the moment.
Yeah, if, it might as well be Gord's lobby at this point. How often it's picking his tracks. Yeah, but we'll be going for a while, so...
I'm probably gonna duck out in about 45 minutes.
Alrighty. That's about as long as we were planning to go anyway.
Okay.
That works out. And that's, this card aging stuff isn't even the wildest part of it. The wildest part of Bots and Kaitos is the photography mechanic, which I don't even have to really talk about in the video. But I think it's the way photography mechanic works is insane for a turn-based JRPG.
Yoshi's Island. That's, yeah. I am like mad curious now, because when I think of a photography mechanic, the first thing that comes to mind is like Dead Rising.
It's I gotta say about Bots and Kaitos in general first. Bots and Kaitos is It is a product of an all-star cast of Monolith devs and Chrono Cross.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's not Takahashi from Monolith. It's
right.
You know, they were still working on Xenosaga at the time, but it was it was another project going on at Monolith outside of Xenosaga, was Bots and Kaitos. So while they were working on Xenosaga, they were also but it feels there's Monolith DNA in there, as is Chrono Cross DNA. If you like Chrono Cross or Monolith games, there's something to like about it. But the first game, it's chaotic in its game design. That's the only way I can think of it. And it reminds me of how like wild of mechanics Chrono Cross and like Final Fantasy VIII have, because those are such experimental JRPGs. And they're so wild. Bots and Kaitos has way more experimental stuff going on than Chrono Cross or Final Fantasy VIII.
I need to play more JRPGs and also find time to play more JRPGs.
Yeah, Mario RPG will be a good one. I know you probably already played it.
I did. I played that one. God, man, it must have been over a decade ago on the Wii Virtual
Was that
console.
2 Lightnings?
I don't know.
I wasn't paying attention. I was in a thing for that one. Yeah, Mario RPG is not terribly long. But
Final Fantasy VIII, I know, is 4 discs.
Final Fantasy VIII is 4 discs.
Was 9 also 4 discs? Or they reduced that down to 3.
I think it. I don't remember. I'd have to look at the shelf. Legend of Dragoon, I'm pretty sure is 4-disc as well. There's a few. Depends on the size of the disc. All that changes is pre-rendered videos. So that's just all that really is how many 3D cutscenes there are. Bots and Kaitos, I think both of them are 2 discs on GameCube. Just like Symphonia is.
So there are 2 Bot and Kaitos games.
Yeah.
What's the first one? Because I couldn't tell from the titles of the games themselves.
Oh God. It's a long subtitle, so I'm struggling to remember it. And in the remastered, they just call it 1. Bots and Kaitos, Eternal Wings and the Endless Ocean. I think it's Eternal Wings and the no, Last Ocean. What does the L stand for? I don't see someone probably said it in Tom's chat.
Eternal Wings and the Lost Ocean.
Lost Ocean.
And that's the first game?
That's the first game. The second one is just Bots and Kaitos Origins. Because it's a prequel.
I think I have Origins then and not Eternal
Well,
Wings.
I was about to say I would recommend playing Origins, even though it is a prequel and there's context to it. Origins is just a very good game. It's really good. I even like the idea of everything that's left of humanity is these islands floating in a ocean of clouds.
Gee, where have I heard that before?
So it's there. It's got that DNA to it. So the photography mechanic in Bots and Kaitos 1, you don't make money from doing fights and like picking up money off of fights. The only way you make money in Bots and Kaitos 1 is taking pictures of enemies and selling the pictures. The way the pictures work is there is a exposure modifier. So if you take a photo in a dark cave or a dungeon or in a forest, or if you take it like some ways that's too bright, there's a little bit of a penalty to it. So you need to cast light or dark magic to adjust the exposure to get the proper bonus. And it seems
wild.
I need to test it and see it like how, because people have just said that's removed in the remasters. It doesn't. There's no modifier to it in the remasters, but I'm a little unsure of that in my playtime. I'm unsure if they totally removed that. But it's hard to, if they didn't remove it, it's kind of hard to tell. But yeah, you have to worry about exposure.
What a wild mechanic, though. Yeah, like it's like here we're gonna create a video game, a JRPG no less, that teaches you about how cameras work.
Right. And requires your have somebody that can cast magic to worry about it.
Yeah.
I love it.
What if that was the only like reason for magic to exist in that game was just for the photography mechanic? Like you can use it in battle, but it's not nearly as good as like melee or range class, like physical attacking classes. And really, it's just like, yo, camera guy, and he's just like, I went to magic school for like 7 years, and this is all I'm doing. I'm a photographer now, I guess, Mom. Are you proud of me?
It's kind of, there's 2 magic casters and they're a little lacking, but funny enough, I think the main character, from what I was reading in guides, the main character is, who should be like an all-arounder, is just the weakest one. The weakest potential party member.
Oh!
Well, I ran into my own bomb there.
Yeah. That was quite the throw.
And Bots and Kaitos 1 also took me a while for it to hook me with its story. There's a point...
Out of my way.
A disc and a half in to Bots and Kaitos 1. There's a plot point that was... it's not a huge surprise, but it was a good hook. And now I'm like, all right, I gotta like... This is turning around on me. And then Bots and Kaitos Origins is kind of just good the whole way through.
It's kind of like... You're talking about like you mentioned Tales of Symphonia before. It's kind of like the opposite of that, where the first game kind of hooks you immediately, and then the second game's kind of dull.
Right. It's also just Symphonia in general, because of the... Because Symphonia hits you with every JRPG trope in the book until it like unfolds more. That's kind of like its point, which is a really cool idea. Goes on a bit, but
I like that idea though, where like they're finally developing this like big RPG for next generation console hardware. It's like, we have the room for this. We can put in everything we've ever done in every RPG.
We can do it all at once. There are also just out of like GIFs, probably like on Tumblr, but in general, there's a couple spots in Baten Kaitos where I've seen it out of the context of knowing what it is, because there's such interesting dungeon designs in a few of them. There's just some interesting locations and pre-rendered background art that looks really good. So there's probably a few spots like recognizing a song from an artist, but you never heard it until later.
I fear he just ran into a bomb.
Like you've always heard that song, but you didn't know who did it.
Oh yeah.
You didn't know it was a Beatles song. Things like that. It's like that with some parts of Baten Kaitos, now knowing. But it's crazy to me that they didn't like put any emphasis on the fact that this was a Monolith game. Like Monolith, like that name has a lot of weight to it now. Monolith is a fucking seal of quality.
Yeah.
Every time.
I thought you were talking about when it first came out, not the re-release. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying now.
Yeah, no, I forgot about Tri-Ace too. It's a Tri-Crescendo, which comes from connected to Tri-Ace, who did the Star Ocean games, is also connected to it. For the sake of music. So I'm starting to like the second game's music more. But it's especially looking back on it now, it's formed by a pretty all-star cast of developers. Granted, it was just at an earlier time. I think Origins holds up very well.
Is the remake both games or just one?
It's both.
Okay.
Yep. It's got, right now though, the performance issues make me like so frustrated. I would honestly might say wait and see if they ever put it on another platform. I don't know if that would happen though, because Baten Kaitos 2 was a Bayonetta 2 and 3 situation. Iwata was the executive producer of Baten Kaitos Origins. That's a Nintendo published game. Oh come on! Did someone else hit that bomb?
Did you see that? On my screen, you ran into it.
I ran right past it. God damn it! So there's a chance that collection, those remasters, might not come out on another platform. And I wish they would, because the performance is so aggravating. But if you play it on original, you got to use the GameCube controller, and you got to use that GameCube D-pad.
Oh yeah, that tiny little thing. I can't remember which game used the D-pad in it, but I remember like getting blisters from that the GameCube D-pad.
Yeah, I've had fights go horribly wrong because with the stuttering frame rate in Origin, it matters more in Origins. There's fights I have lost or have had to come back from really dumb circumstances just because I picked the wrong cards, because when it lags, it either delays your inputs or it just straight drops them.
Oh jeez.
And I have to I gotta
unintentional buffering then.
Yeah. I got to and I'll be able to show that too. I'll have an overlay and everything showing inputs and then just showing them dropping.
So yeah, if you haven't already, anybody on my stream checked out Austin's port reviews, go do that.
Yeah, that's what all this research is gonna be for that video. And that's this kind of discussion is what is what those videos are full of. I had another point to bring up, but it will come back.
I go through the comments of those videos sometime, and there's like I see so many like people who miss the entire point of the video.
Right.
Where it's like, I mean, like it's good that you're getting like the comments for engagement, but like I love the fact that like they have like such definitive answers where it's like, oh, play this version, the rest of them are trash.
Oh yeah. Before the videos, it's like a 10-minute video, and before 10 minutes have passed since uploading, it's this version.
People have already like said what version to play.
Sometimes they're not wrong, but it's still a little inconsiderate.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're not wrong, but at the same time, it's a, you know.
God. Like the occasional ones that are like the occasional ones that are just like rude for like no reason.
Right.
Like, why did you even watch this video if you if you didn't care about the subject matter?
Right. Yeah. No. Yeah. That's a that's like a Final Fantasy VIII video. It's like the answer. None of them.
Yeah. It's like.
And after playing, you know, there's a lot of like critique of 8, but 8's not that bad. Mm-hmm. There's worse. It's certainly a very exploitable, but I think it's a fun kind of exploitable. That's my favorite thing about Final Fantasy VIII is exploiting the fucking combat. Working the card game, and before even like the first mission, farming cards you really shouldn't have yet during the first mission. I think 8 can be a lot of fun just exploiting it. And the fact that they just give you that power.
Did they patch any of those, or is that only in the original?
No, that's still in all of them.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's very fun.
Oh yeah, I kind of wonder that then. They must have like I wonder if they knew about the problems
it's
and like
intentional.
and knew that they were fun, so they left them in.
Because that's totally intentional.
That's funny.
Looking through if I had anything else that I was gonna care about.
The code for the room is on the screen. How many people you got in here right now? 8, 9? 9. So we got 3 slots left right now.
Yep, feel free to join in.
So what's going on, Andrew? Thank you for the sub. Who should I be? I'll be me.
The game's had a English dub, and they removed the English dub from the remaster, and I'm still trying to figure out how best to show why, because I don't have an explanation for why they removed it.
For Final Fantasy VIII?
No, for Baten Kaitos.
Okay.
Both of them, they removed the English dub from both. And Baten Kaitos Origins had a pretty good dub. Baten Kaitos 1's dub sounds like a late 90s, early 2000s Western cartoon. I'm in like a limited budget one. I don't want to say like...
On a scale of Tales of Symphonia to Mark Hamill as Majima, where would you put it?
Lower than that.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely lower than that. Though, I mean, Lloyd carries it a bit, but still. Yeah, I think it's a little lower than that. I don't have an apt comparison. Outside of, like, I can't even think of the cartoons.
Someone in my chat was asking, wasn't it because of the audio quality that they didn't put in the dub?
Nope, because, and I'll tell you why they asked that, because in Baten Kaitos on GameCube, for both for one, it has, like, this kind of, like, echo or phasing effect to it. It sounds like doubled for some reason, but the raw files don't sound like that. The raw files on the disc don't have that effect.
Okay.
So that's not an issue for it. So why they
didn't include it is kind of like
it's still like
no reason. There isn't an apparent reason as to why they.
The explanation, like they did an interview that I think there might have been something mistranslated in the interview, possibly. but it was something about with I had to pull it up to accurately say what it was, but they did say something in an interview. It's just what they said didn't make sense.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something with adaptation for modern era in regards to emotion. It's a really confusing statement, and it's they did make script changes, right? So the script isn't the same, so the voice lines aren't going to be accurate if they were in there.
So they'd have to they would have to get them back in for a re-recording if they were to do that, or just like scrap it and do the whole thing over again.
Yeah, at that point, for one, they definitely would have just wanted to redo it. It's gonna be a confusing mess. Not looking forward to comments. It's because it's gonna be a mess trying to like properly explain it.
Everybody's favorite item, the piranha plant.
I think there's an issue from when they originally, like, this is a problem with the original localization, where in the Japanese versions, you play as your protagonist, but your protagonist has a spirit guardian, and you are the spirit guardian. They will physically look at the camera and look at you to talk to you. Mm-hmm. And you name yourself and everything. And in Japanese version, there's a gender select in both games. In the localization, they took the gender select out of the second game and you default to male. And the game rarely uses pronouns. There's like one or two instances where they do, and when they do, they say he. So, I mean, there's a mistake there, because it's not like vague. It's supposed to be like you were the player. You are the player. But they made that odd call of just removing the gender select. It's possible they might have done that. If I'm still looking at this, if the dialogue in Japanese didn't need to change pronouns, because that works differently in Japanese. So I don't know if there's alternative dialogue, basically. And I don't know if that alternative dialogue is said differently.
In Japanese dialogue, they generally don't use, like, pronouns terribly much.
So it's hard to tell. That's what I'm still, like, researching.
Someone in this race is playing as my VTuber avatar.
Though there are other weird calls, because it's one of those games that had religious censorship in the West. And they kept that in the remaster.
What the hell?
There's a song there's a song for a boss that has the lyrics "Praise the Lord," and then it's kind of like in the Western version, it's kind of like incoherent, and then in the remaster they made a third version that just praise his name. But I mean, it's like a compromise between the two, and it sounds fine.
Yeah.
It's not a huge deal. At least in the remaster, it sounds fine. There's another moment where the main character is put on a cross, and he wakes up on the cross, and there's like no it's just like like
not really like an iconography thing. Like it's just a cross. Like there's no like religious connotations.
Yeah, he's just kind of there. But in the Western version, they took the cross out and put him on a block instead. And then in the remaster, it is a block in both versions. Though from what I can tell, they didn't update the text in Japanese, so when you click on it, it still says cross, despite being a block. But anyway, a lot of that is superfluous. It's still, Origins is still very much worth playing.
Just thinking about how they'll remove some of that from sometimes, it just makes me think of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Yeah.
Where, what was it? In like the last season with Zork, that like demon thing with like the dragon sticking out of like his lower abdomen.
Mm-hmm.
They just extended like They basically just like connected the neck to like the neck of the dragon to like the main body's neck, so it just looks like really. It looks like he's just got like a giant tent for a front torso.
Yeah, I remember seeing that. That's a good example. I liked in when they did the Battle Network Legacy Collection, they just brought in everything that got removed in English before, and it just fully embraced that. And then here it feels like there was just a need to preserve that. I don't know who would really like be bent out of shape about it, because depending on the audience for Baten Kaitos, because of the main themes of the game, though, it's in you know how Advance Wars was delayed?
Yeah.
If Baten Kaitos was like the scale of like Final Fantasy in terms of popularity, it probably would have been delayed. For much the same reason.
Interesting. You ever see the interviews with the guy who made Evangelion about like the Christian iconography?
That it didn't really mean anything.
Yeah, because it's just like, I thought it just looked cool.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, name literally V2 Tom, yeah.
Like, Jesus is also canonical in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. As in, what was it? Starting in part 6, part of the things that they're looking for are part 7. They're looking for like sacred body parts or something like that. Essentially, they're parts of Jesus' body that like enhance the powers of stands. I'm pretty sure they localized that as well. The Holy Corpse parts, yeah.
Ironic, that's a good part of the plot of Baten Kaitos. Not for Jesus, but for an evil god.
What was it for Baten Kaitos?
Oh, just an evil god. I shouldn't say much more than that, but yeah. That is like a good plot point.
So, basically par for the course for Monolith.
Yeah, really.
What's wild is about racing someone as good as the person in first is currently is that even in second you fall so far behind, you're getting like 9th place items.
At least it's not as bad with Lightning. The Lightning hasn't been as bad.
Yeah.
It's definitely an improvement. It could just be a comms thing.
That's true.
But we didn't have it when we were when on your stream.
Yeah.
But I mean, that could have been the frantic items. Because if it was put in a priority over triple items, then that's less priority for Lightning.
Yeah. I have not seen Baki, but I have seen the memes from Baki. Like where the guy makes the invisible food for the guy and then flips the invisible table.
I feel like I've seen that too.
There were a few of those. Oh, there was the one meme that people were throwing around for a while where, like, people thought it was actually from the manga, but it wasn't, where it's the guy and he's just a head sitting in a hospital bed. You have to have seen that one,
I probably
right?
have. If I see it, I'll probably recognize it.
I could find it.
Damn, that went horribly.
Baki, there it is, hospital bed meme.
Plotting a few anime. The first thing I think of with it is Castlevania 2.
It's so fucking
finding parts of Dracula.
Oh yeah! There's the meme.
I haven't seen this in a while, but I know I've seen it, yeah.
Let me see if it'll give me the link in chat. No, I'll copy the image link. Post it in my chat. In the normal one, it's just that he's missing a leg.
Like how far they took it.
Yeah. trying to think of other Baki memes. The only two I can think of are the one with the invisible food and the hospital bed. He's fine just walking off. Listen, I'm pretty sure the TF2 mercenaries have walked away from wars.
Yeah. They have died and come back, so.
Yeah, true. I want to play that on stream, but even if like with like the community servers that have like extra like padding for like bots and whatnot, I'm still not sure.
I just remember this from earlier. Do you think Pauline's horn sounds like Peter's laugh?
I need to hear it.
Yeah, you hear it again. And hopefully I will not be the only one with this curse. Chat never reaffirmed if they hear it, so it may just be me. But I can't unhear it.
It's time to jump up in the air. Man, those bananas did work for me.
Works for me.
Good.
Yeah, we both had star for that through that.
Oh my goodness, we actually caught up to the first person in first. It's a miracle. That Ta person is very good at this game.
No way.
Oh no, what happened?
So I was point blank behind Ta, and I had a red shell, and I threw that red shell. They still got the horn off from point blank.
No!
So they were watching. They were preemptively new to watch back, and their reaction time is immaculate.
Oh god, there she is. They. Oh god. That was the last red shell you have, right? No!
I'm sorry to wherever Nick ends up.
Oh, never mind. That's probably gonna go for me. Oh, thank goodness.
All right, Mrs. Puff, what's Nick's final score? Ooh. Yeah, sorry about that, Nick.
What was that meme again? Or the joke from SpongeBob?
6.
6. And how many do I need? 6. Ooh!
100.
100.
Need 600 to pass. You got 6. Sorry, Nick.
Oh, you're right. I had to switch to Pauline so I could see if her horn sounds like Peter Griffin's laugh.
I think so.
I am hoping so.
Some slots opened up if chat wants to get in.
Yep.
I think the codes were a good idea.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's just another Tom. That's not even the VTuber.
Yeah, no, straight up. Yep. It's an older version of me, but it checks out. Just with the same name as well. Someone else with Agent 47 me.
Agent 47 disguised as Agent 47.
There you go. I still love that while I was wearing the me costume and someone was like, "Who's Agent 47?" It's like, great, fantastic, I'm in disguise, perfect.
I literally looked and thought that was Petey Piranha. It's so embarrassing.
Oh, that's brilliant, though. That's so good. Oh my god, I can only wear that outfit while playing as Agent 47 so people think it's Petey Piranha. Rainbow Road? Still got it. Gotta start keeping those tricks closer to my chest.
You know what else is weird in Bots and Kaitos? They removed mention of alcohol in the remaster.
What's the game rated?
E. Maybe it
That
would have
makes
made it E10, I guess? Maybe teen? Yeah, they removed all mention of alcohol. And there was a lot of wine in the first game. And that's the thing, it was all wine. There's beer, but all the items were wine.
I can see where you're getting Peter Griffin's laugh from on this.
Just like the beginning of it, if you just tap it. Don't play the full thing.
Yeah, I hear it. Whoa, that was weird. Might be worth it to take that, take the outside of that jump onto the, onto that half pipe there and that transfer there.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I went in the air a little bit, got back onto the same track and then, like, skipped over to the other side.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, like, in the lower, you can get away with it as long as that rail isn't there. And you don't even go up at all if you cut it right.
So close.
Well, I was reading chat, that's why I hit that banana, I swear. Oh, I'm at 12th, that's miserable. Yeah, I was gonna say, like, team rating is hardly a hit. I don't know. Like, that's not as, like, damaging as Zero, as I understand. Oh, that was a really mean bomb. As I understand, Zero rating is a little more like more to worry about. Oh my fucking god! I had an 8. I fell off at
Always
the half
the worst.
pipe because I hit the ring by the skip. If you hit the ring, it bounces you out.
I gotta wonder if that'd be a good, like... It'd be worse for people in first, but, like, people in lower places who might potentially have the items to be able to counter it. Like a warning system to tell you when somebody has the lightning.
Right. Or we can bring back the Wii U gamepad. So you can see everybody's items.
So you can see everybody, yeah. Oh, I forgot how good that was.
Yeah, DS as well. I really miss the Wii U gamepad. Like I want Zelda, I want Wind Waker HD, but a part of the thing of Wind Waker HD was using the tablet was so cool.
Yeah.
Gore, did I hit you? You have to tell me if I hit you with the star.
You know, considering everything, and the fact that we had this in some games, like on the Xbox and whatnot, smartphone compatibility.
Yeah.
And just being able to have like a companion app that's like that, where it's like for games like this especially, you can be able to like place it like in front of you, like on a stand or something, and just to see what everybody's got.
You did, so I didn't feel bad about the bullet bill. Did you hit me with the bullet bill? I don't think either of these... I think we had completely different interactions on our screens.
It's Mario Kart. There is an overall Nintendo companion app, which is vastly inferior to like anything else because it's also the Switch's... the quote-unquote Switch's built-in chat system.
Right. Yeah,
like, it had some like decent utility, but like, God,
to work for what Tom was saying, it would have to like stream a screen basically, because it would have to be in real time. Which would be an interesting setup. Couldn't do that over Bluetooth. Excuse me.
Speaking of like the Nintendo companion app, do you think anybody actually used that to store spirit combinations in Smash Bros?
I didn't know you could do that with it.
Yeah, exactly.
Nope, I thought of it for like replays, I think. But that was about it.
Yeah.
Checking Splatoon, like rotation, I guess, and
Yeah,
also the clothing offer there. Splatoon got the most use out of the app.
Oh,
It still
100%. Does Splatoon 3 have,
Yeah, that's all for Splatoon 3.
Okay.
That's checking the stage rotation, the exclusive
shops.
shop. And updates on how Splatfest is going.
As somebody who made a bunch of, like, custom games for Smash Bros., I hate spirits. They're neat on paper. I like the idea of them kind of being like the stickers from Brawl.
Right.
But God forbid you want to play online with everybody, and, like, where rarely anybody's gonna have, like, the ones that you need.
Right.
And to make it balanced, they all have to be the same level.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Yeah. That's miserable. What is it? The new tools you get for Halo Infinite's Forge are insane.
I've heard, yeah, like...
Oh, that shit has scripting available to it. There's a lot you can do in it.
I'm thinking, like, if we were to compare, like, the jump from, like, Halo 3's Forge to Halo Infinite's Forge, it would be like going from, like, IRL building blocks to Smash Ultimate's stage builder.
Yeah. Yeah, Infinite's a lot of fun.
Although, that actually wouldn't be that too far of a jump to say it would just be from Brawl's to Ultimate's stage builder, because Brawl's stage builder was god-awful.
Yeah, it was very much lacking.
They have enemy and ally AI. Kind of reminds me of some of the custom stuff you could do in GTA 5.
Mm-hmm.
People have made custom campaigns and firefight maps, all in Forge. Wow.
Yep.
One thing I feel like they really only took advantage... Well, they took advantage of it in, at least in Smash Bros. 3DS, but, like, in Brawl and 3DS, they really took advantage of the fact that Smash Bros. Was a platformer as well as a fighter.
Yeah. Yeah, Smash Run was pretty legendary. Were you contacted at all about the new Nickelodeon All-Stars?
They were gonna send me a game code, and
okay.
I never got it.
Okay, I didn't even know if they reached out to anyone as much as the first game, because the second one looks very way substantial.
It's weird that they didn't like reach out. That like if they, well, I feel like they would want to market it more.
Yeah, exactly, because there's so much more to
it's
show
better.
off now.
Yeah.
And in the same run of having like essentially like a roguelike mode for it, that's a really cool idea. Especially with how fleshed out that or like how much fan service is in that roguelike mode. It seems very cool. Very tempting. If there wasn't a million other releases and things to do, I'd probably pick it up. But there's a lot I gotta get done. After Bots and Kaitos, it's into Star Ocean and Super Mario RPG. I'm hopefully covering those before the end of the year. Super Mario RPG is so well researched, though, that's not going to be as much of a problem.
It's like the whole thing where it's like gamers are eating well, but it's also like, we're eating too much.
Right. And it's even with some of it getting spaced out, like next year is not slowing down, at least not in January. It's still not slowing down in January.
Jeez.
Persona 3 Reload, Tekken 8, I think there's another Grand Blue game, like all releasing in the same like week apart from each other. And there's more I can't even think of. It's just that Tekken 8 and Persona 3 are on the top of my head. Are you thinking of any more Persona games?
I'll talk to you a little bit after this, but I do got something, something a little bit with Persona.
I'm gone. Gotcha. I was thinking about how I would, like, recommending people where they go from 5, since 5 was so 5 is a lot of start for some people and where they go from there. But I mean,
yeah.
3 reload, like, regardless of what's definitive about changes and that whole discussion, it's a lot for someone that played 5. 3 reload is going to be a lot easier to just recommend to play.
Yeah, somebody sent me like the original Persona. No, it wasn't the original. It was a release of Persona 3 on PlayStation 2.
The original Persona is a very expensive game, so I was gonna say.
It was a release of Persona 3, not Persona 1. FES, yeah, it was FES that they
Fez,
sent me.
yeah. That's fine. You before the pandemic, you could have still gotten that new off of Amazon for $15.
Jeez.
And Persona 4 PS2 versions, you just got them for $15 off Amazon new.
I can just bite in the bullet. I've also got like two of the Xenosaga games.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just missing the most expensive one being the third one.
Right. I will at some point definitely play them. Yeah, Like a Dragon 8 is also in that same window. So I'm gonna have a week to finish a Like a Dragon 8. Those are long RPGs. Like a Dragon 7 is a very long game. So I can imagine 8's gonna be just as long. Gotta speedrun that for the sake of Persona. And Tekken 8 is also within that same window. Yeah, Gaiden's out too. I'll definitely get that played before then, though.
God, what? I just think back to a friend of mine's vlog when he went to E3, where it's just him and my other friend going, "There's not enough time. We have to play more games. There's not enough. There's not enough time. We have to play more games. There's not enough time."
I had to get rid of the red shell. I think that was you I hit with the boomerang.
I was I'm Petey Piranha.
I wasn't looking behind me. I just saw the red shell, but I know I just passed you.
I just hit the question mark box. I didn't even get to see the roulette.
And I feel awful about, like, we were talking about how little time I've had this year, but I haven't. I think a lot of people can still relate, though, that there's just not been enough time to play everything that's going to be a Game of the Year contender. Because like there's Tears of the Kingdom that can go at your own pace, but like Baldur's Gate 3 I haven't finished.
Same. I think I'm somewhere in Act 2.
RE4 Remake was still a solid game. I didn't get Alan Wake 2, but there's so many good things about it, and from what I've seen cheat play of Alan Wake 1, I would definitely love it. There's just too many other games.
What was the remake you said before?
Remake?
What was the game you said before?
RE4.
Was it okay?
Yeah, RE4 was remake was pretty damn good. Good time for a star.
No! Bad time to be hit by a bullet.
Did that second bullet pass me? Oh, I thought we were way higher.
I got shot.
I'm not used to passing Tom and Tom not being in first.
That's what happens when you throw. That's what happens when you throw a ton of other people into the mix. It's just like varying the varying skill levels of everybody potentially on the internet.
Yeah, that's what I liked about the matchmaking, though. Do one more.
Yeah, I'm down.
Do one more.
Actually, before we started Mario Kart, I showed chat the More Ordained Cleveland Show mashup. Have you heard that?
I might have.
It's what it says in the tin. It's just a mashup of the Cleveland Show theme with the More Ordained theme.
No, I haven't seen it.
I'll link it to you.
Don't be too loud.
I want to be. It didn't fall.
Oh yes, I have seen this. Yeah.
My name is Cleveland Crowd.
Hi, Rita.
It's so
Rita
stupid.
wanted to listen too.
So good. You got a good dog there.
Right, Rita?
Someone is playing as Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Oh god, the hat is the mouth, so when they yawn, Mario gets an afro. Are the eyes actually the eyes? I think so. The nose is definitely the nose. Oh, that's cursed.
Rita, why? Yeah, I know you're here. You're also smelly.
Manatee's not much of a cuddler. He likes to lie down between my legs when I go to bed, but like if I invite him up to the couch, he stays there for all of like 5 seconds and then jumps down.
Yeah, if Rita could reach the bed, she would. She likes to. There's a little. Who's delaying us? We're all on PS5. Who's still on PS4?
I ordered a skunk.
I saw. Oh, if Rita is, she can be by the bed, or she will sleep on the couch by my desk, and which is what she's on right now. I have the couch and then a ottoman, which is just the right height for her to literally walk and sit next to me, and from arm's length I can pet her, because she can even put her like head up on the desk. It's high enough and close enough. But she likes to at night. She'll lay on the couch just so she can see me.
Aw, that's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
What's the video you made where Rita was on the DDR pad?
Yeah, for it was still for Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was about it. She was just playing Smash on the DDR pad.
Was that the entire thing, or was that a skit for something else?
No, that was the whole thing.
Okay.
I think I just like the idea of Rita playing with the dance pad.
She was playing as Duck Hunt, right?
Yeah. The closest color scheme that would color palette that looked like her.
Yeah. That's kind of the same reason whenever I pick Duck Hunt, I'm always like, I'm playing as Banjo and Kazooie.
Mm-hmm. Did you throw a green shell, or was that my own green shell?
It might have been your own. I don't have any.
That was my own green shell. That's really sad. I threw that green shell before we crossed the lap.
Oh no! Came back around and gotcha.
I feel like they last longer, but maybe that's just been an 8 thing the whole time and I never noticed.
It was like Mario Kart 64, and like I'm trying to think of when they introduced like green shells like actually breaking. Might have been Double Dash. I just remember like playing battle mode on Mario Kart 64, and just out of nowhere you get hit by a green shell if you were on like the lower level of a stage. I brought it back a little bit.
Oh, I was gonna talk about the retro tank, because I have to use it for Bots and Kaitos. I have to use it because Bots and Kaitos, both of them use dithering, which is really weird for a GameCube game to use dithering.
It has I thought a GameCube game would have the color palette to.
Yeah, it totally does. And
it's just that such a massive game they had to reduce the color palette.
It might have just been for the look, but they use it specifically for lighting and like fog effects and transparency. So on a CRT, I guess that still makes sense to use it there. So, but it does that, and Dolphin doesn't do dithering. There's a software renderer for Dolphin that does dithering accurately, but that mode is meant for debugging. That's not meant for actually playing. So that's not like, that won't work. So, and even then, if you play the game in Dolphin, it looks perfectly fine. There is no color banding. It's not a Silent Hill situation. You wouldn't even know that there was supposed to be dithering. That's the problem.
Oh damn.
So I gotta play it on
That's
actual
why you have
hardware.
to use the retro. Yeah.
But it looks phenomenal. So I do use Dolphin as like a reference, just to get it as the colors as accurate as possible. The only part where it's suffering is from Wii component cables, since that's not GameCube component cables, so I don't have those because obviously I can't afford that.
Right.
And I thought the component cables I had were official Nintendo ones, but they do have a bit of noise to them. But it's not nearly significant enough to matter.
Yeah.
And the fact that it can do that because it has a low pass filter, the fact that it's still taking that signal and making it look really comparative to emulator is insane.
Yeah, it's like when you showed me, was it Mega Man X you were showing me or something? Yeah, you showed me that screenshot from Mega Man X. And you were like, or was it a video? Either way, you showed me something from that. It's like, do you think this is emulator or you think this is on hardware? And like, I could not tell. Right.
Technically emulator, but yeah, that was the PS2 version, which would I have component cables for PS2, so that's what I can get to look best.
Yeah, if you want upscaling done right, Retro Tank is the way to go.
Yeah, because it does all of that, and it does it without adding any latency at all. It's really impressive. The thing with it is like it's very good if you just like plug and play. That's a big part of its purpose is plug and play. But if you want to get particular with it and if you want to get granular with it, it has all the raw color settings to adjust on the signal. So it's the default signal isn't like bright enough, but it's able to adjust the brightness levels without adding or losing details. Because it's an analog signal, so the details are there no matter what. It's all really impressive stuff. But yeah, that is a necessity. It's a little, and with manual setups, the PS2 will.
I'm sorry. The lightning struck, and someone directly behind me had a star, and instead of running me over, they shoved me through the finish line, and I finished ahead of them. I still gotta hook my Retro Tank up. I got that 4K model coming out, but it's like $1,000.
I didn't know it was gonna be that high. I didn't see that yet.
I think when they were talking about it, they said that it was gonna be around four figures.
4 figures. I figured it would have been like 500 at most. I don't know.
What it's like when it comes out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Maybe it was like 4 figures at most.
When the PS2 or PS3 output a signal, they do it compressed so that your CRT can stretch it. But that, if you're on a PS3 and you're doing HDMI and it's all digital, there's nothing doing the stretch, so it starts out a little bit squashed. And that's why when I was doing Persona 3 last time, I just was able to go with emulator because it was accurate enough. But this time I'll get to use the PS2.
It's so I don't know if it's like a struggle for you, but it feels like it's an uphill battle whenever it's like you're talking about how something looks on a CRT monitor and it's impossible to show off on a capture.
Right. Yeah. There are some good shaders, and we were talking about with the Retro Tank takes advantage of things to get shaders accurate. Because CRTs can handle it themselves of like the same things, the features like an OLED can do, or HDR. CRTs could already have that range. But having a what is it? The features of like if you have like an OLED TV and HDR and 4K, you can get very convincing looking CRT scan lines. Because we are at that point where that's possible. I also realized
The 4K one is like that, was like that too in a way, right? Because like because it's 4K, like they could just put the scan lines on there and it doesn't matter because it's already hitting the point that it needs to.
Right. And Mike's been retweeting some of his work showing off the people that are doing the math and figuring out like proper profiles and emulating down to the math of how those CRTs look and replicating off of that. Things like, Sony PVM and all that, and other popular monitors, because they all have a distinct look to them. I mean, if you look at them particularly enough.
I've got a Sony Trinitron, I think it's called.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember like what other model name it could go under because it's got like 2 different like names to it. It's like Trinitron and like something else.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I used to confirm that the robes in Kingdom Hearts were brown.
My dad had this CRT in his office back at university is one he held on to. And outside of just like, sentiment value, it's just a really good CRT. Really a fantastic one.
What make and model is it?
I have no clue. It's not even. It's Emerson brand. Like it's not.
Any sort of
it's
branding
not,
would have been scratched off or something, or.
No, I just I haven't looked at it, but it's not like noticeable or a brand easy to like discern. It's not in any way notable. It just happens to just be very good in its own right. That's all. But it is Emerson brand, model number I don't know.
Hi, Austin. Ah!
Bye, Tom. Oh yeah, but the 4K also upscales HDMI output, and I was wondering why they did that. But that'd be for consoles like the PS3 or consoles that do outputs.
That output like 720.
Yeah. So that would be good for the Vita TV.
Oh yeah,
because it would upscale that a little bit better, which is really tricky to do outside of the box.
I heard mixed things. Can the Vita TV play all PS Vita games?
If you mod it.
Okay.
Because otherwise, you just have to get with what you can.
Kicking myself for not picking up one of those when it was on sale while I worked at GameStop.
Yeah, occasionally they go on sale on GameStop's website. Like you have to like watch the page constantly and just wait to see it go in stock, but that's very rare.
The Vita TV. It was a device that
it was a Vita TV. It was the Vita hardware. You just plug it into your TV, and it at its lowest, it was sold at retail at $20.
Yep. And it's bumped up in price significantly since then.
Yep. But it's very good, at least for what I'm doing. It's perfect. You have to mod it to get it to do more and to play everything and to also bypass the fucking limits of the proprietary media.
Oh god, yeah, like the Vita TV is a pain in the ass. Let's just leave it at that.
But modding it, there's a lot of potential. Because it can go up to 1080i, which I didn't know for a while, but you can mod that to go out at 1080i, and it looks pretty incredible.
It was made more to be a media device than really like anything else. Like I feel almost like the way I saw it, it almost seemed like the ability to play Vita games on it was secondary.
Yeah. I mean, and because of the limited internal storage, you couldn't play a lot. There were Vita games you could play that were like compatible, but you wouldn't be able to play them because the internal storage was too low.
Oh no!
What'd you do?
Diddy Kong has retractable teeth!
No.
Yes!
What about Funky? When does Funky put him away? When he gets hit by an item, maybe?
Well, I just did. Does he have a toothy grin in like the entire time?
I can't even like imagine Funky with a closed mouth.
So, like, with Diddy, like, at the start of the race, he's got a closed mouth. Like, I went into rear view specifically for this. And then I had him boost, and his teeth popped out. Like, he did a closed mouth smile, but, like, there's that in-between where it's, like, where his mouth opens and his teeth aren't quite there yet.
Now I just want to know about... Now I just want to know about Funky.
Yeah, same here! Every Kong's got retractable teeth!
It runs in the family. Why is it genetics?
God. I'm reminded of that bit from Lazy Purple's Demo Man video where he's like, is every sticky bomb its own sticky trap? And then, like, he unlocks his third eye. Just that with Diddy Kong's teeth. This is the best and worst day of my life. I can't believe we found this out at the very end of the stream.
Right? Now what do we do with this knowledge?
Oh. You know what I have to do is that I gotta take the clip from this, like, and slow it down.
Yeah.
And put it on social media. Everybody needs to know.
Did you... I put a lot of, I wouldn't say a lot of time in, but during the quiz segment of the One Among Us pod, in that last Among Us pod I uploaded, look at that clip for the quiz. When you were quizzing them about blue food.
Oh, yeah. I pulled that punchline from Randy Feltface. He's doing a bit about his, like, someone in his family was like, oh, my son can't have blue food. It's like, can you name an actual blue food? Some of the audience says blueberries. They shout the blueberries are fucking purple.
Well, not wrong. We did it.
I have to play one more race to see if Funky Kong has retractable teeth. Yeah, what is Funky Kong's default state?
I feel like it's mouth open, teeth out.
Let's see. Single player. I think battle would be the best way to show this because I can. Yeah, he's always smiling. Man, I wonder if he closes his mouth at all. So Funky Kong, if he doesn't actually have retractable teeth, he's the most normal out of all of them.
GG's Delta.
His mouth is, wait, hold on. His mouth is closed at the start of the race.
Oh, God.
No, his don't retract. He just opens his mouth like a normal ape.
Huh. They're always out. What about when he gets hit?
I just quit.
I want to know what happens when he gets hit. Yeah, GG's Delta. That was a lot of fun. I will do a proper sign-off in a moment, but I am invested in seeing this too.
Yeah. It doesn't... Do Donkey Kongs in this game? Yeah, okay, Donkey and Funky seem to be based off the same model.
Right.
Actually, hold on. I want to see something real quick.
I mean, they're gone in his portrait, in DK's portrait.
They are. I guess we can kind of conclude, like, with at least in terms of Mario Kart, if the animations are like carried over to Funky Kong. Then it would apply to DK, at least in this game. I can't wait for them to expand the amount of emote slots I have so I can have a Diddy Kong teeth emote! What if you have retractable teeth? I'm not aware of it if that's the case. Alright, let me see. It's really hard to tell because he's like flashing and like going all over the place here.
No, don't look like they were tracking me.
It doesn't look like it, yeah.
Wow.
Is it, I need to get a better look at this. Is it just Diddy? When I boosted, yeah, like, I mean, I got witnesses, man. Yeah, he doesn't. Okay, he just opened his mouth. He doesn't have teeth.
Huh.
For Diddy, he doesn't have teeth when he like opens his mouth like normally. I'm so vexed. I'm so angry. Oh, where's paging Alex Rochon? We need another verse of that DK rap about teeth. I didn't really. Oh my god! You just saw what I did there for a little bit. That would. Oh man, I need to get a mushroom. Like I did a small boost, and his mouth opened just ever so slightly.
Yeah.
Come on, I need a mushroom. Do I need to, like,
Oh,
not
I saw
have
him there when he
balloons?
dropped the banana. He does a grin.
Yeah. So yeah, so it is like the same principle as like the Mario Party Donkey Kong model.
Though when he does, yeah, when he drops an item, it's kind of hidden.
Right,
But when he boosts,
because he
it's
opens his
very
mouth, because he
obvious.
opens his mouth, closes his mouth, and then grins.
Yeah.
I somehow hit Mario. Give me. No, that's a bomb.
It's like he knows it's not a social norm.
I gotta break him of this habit, man. I have to like get hit again because I need like. Is it because I'm in the lead that I'm not getting a mushroom? Like, I just need a mushroom, dude.
I would think it would be harder to use a mushroom in
Fireball.
battle.
I keep hitting people by mistake. I'm winning this when I'm trying to get hit. Yeah, it probably is hard to get a mushroom in a battle mode, but it's the only way I can stay still without the game kicking me out.
You just go into time trial.
That's true.
Would it just start you with mushrooms?
Oh yeah, well, I could just do that. Either way, the boost is what was doing it.
Right.
Okay, oops. Single player. Time trial. This freak. Let's see. Simple stage, we'll just do Mario Circuit. Solo race, I don't want to race against a ghost. I did every ghost race like to completion on Mario Kart 8 for Wii U. I'm not doing it again here.
Yeah.
Yeah, they pop out and pop back in.
God, they like shrink.
Yeah, it's the same as Donkey Kong's in Mario Party Superstar.
Like they're not just going back into the gums, they're vanishing.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell with that because like he leans down if I'm not pressing the accelerator.
Yeah.
Let's get to another straightaway.
They thought we wouldn't notice. What were they thinking?
The worst part is that like when they shrink, they like it's not like a one like a single dimension that's being scaled. It's like the entire thing is being scaled down. So
Yeah.
his teeth like jut inwards back into his mouth. Oh, the tooth hurts.
Funky is a genetic freak. He is not normal. Numbers don't.
I hate this knowledge we've come across. It is cursed. I wouldn't mind, like, I'd love to, like, try to get one of these without, like, the hat having a shadow over it, but it's, like, impossible. That's interesting. In any other normal gameplay where you're racing against other cars, Lakitu will turn you around eventually if you're going the wrong way for too long.
Right. He has no incentive to help you in time trial.
Yeah, not at all.
Not unless it's to prevent death.
I don't know why this visual is really funny to me. of Diddy going in reverse.
Oh, you could just key him out there and make him back up into something else.
Oh my god, when he turns right while he's reversing, he opens his mouth, and when he turns left, he grins. I hate this face. when you're turning right. Ah!
Why did Matt want this character?
Oh my god. Oh, thank you for the gifted sub to the Tooth Hurts.
Yeah, it could not be good for them to do this much retracting.
No, not at all.
This wouldn't happen to King Bob-omb. Unfortunate.
That's true.
Maybe in the next game.
My Hail Mary for any Mario Kart game at this point is Diddy Kong Racing tracks. It's never going to happen, but I would love it.
Yeah, if the course design gets wild enough in 9, they can get away with it.
Yeah. God damn it! Thank you for letting me invade your game, Austin.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm gonna go sign off and cry.
I will as well. I'm not gonna cry, but...
We'll go ahead and just sign off. I'll talk to you later.
Yep, talk to you later.
See ya.
See ya. Alright, chat. Thanks for joining. And thanks for racing as well. Where Mario Kart will be for the stream, I don't know. It certainly is easier to play in lobbies, but I don't know how often we'll do that. Tomorrow is Grand Blue. On Sunday is a Tekken stream. Wednesday will be more Wind Waker HD. Friday will either be KOF or Under Night. Saturday will be whatever wasn't Friday, so KOF or Under Night. Oh fuck, what about Splatoon? Is Splatfest another week after that? Please tell me Splatfest is another week after that. When is Splatfest? Please tell me it's later. Fuck. Maybe we'll push KOF. Since KOF is gonna... KOF and Hinoa aren't going anywhere, but Under Night and Splatfest are limited time. Or we can do Under Night and KOF at the same night. Damn. We could just skip Splatoon. We haven't yet. Not for 3 anyway. We'll figure it out. We'll worry about that next week, but yeah. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We'll be back tomorrow with Grand Blue. I mean, I'm exhausted, so I was gonna end it there. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Till next time, go to bed.